Unbelievable. How Yahoo boys took over hotel, carry out ritual killing. Can you believe that? This Yahoo boy thing is becoming really serious. So guys, especially young girls, youths, please be careful. Oh, be very, very careful. Please be very careful. People are just hustling. Is it hustling or going into crime? It's not hustling. People are doing whatever they want to do in order for them to get, to get cheap, quick wealth that does not last. How would you think about taking somebody else's this thing? How do you think about it? And how are you comfortable in yourself? How are you comfortable with your own self? This is terrible. Very terrible. This is very terrible. The security situation of this country, only God can truly help us. Let's get all the details. In an interview, the chairman of the Council of AMOTEKUN Command in Southwest and Corps Command in Ondo State, Chief Adetunji Adeleye, spoke on the emerging security challenges in the country, how determined the state commander of the Corps in the region are to safeguard lives and property and root out criminal elements, in the urgent need for the legal system to prosecute parents of Yahoo boys. Security issues are broad. The challenges of security we have are multifaceted. We came on board with we came on board about 1.5 years ago. The prime of the challenge we had in this part of the country was a Fulani herdsmen and farmer clashes. We were not only bothered about the loss of lives and property, but we were also bothered about the long-term effect. Farmers could no longer go to their farm. Shortage of food looms, and there was this situation where you had money and there was no food to buy. You can recall that at that time, a bowl of gari could be sold for 200 naira. It could rise to 1,000. Why? Farmers are scared of going to the farm. And the moment Amotekun came, you need to see the petition within a few days, 90 days, you will be surprised the number of petitions we got with regards to this Fulani herdsmen. We received petitions in hundreds. Our first challenges was how to educate herders and farmers on the limitations and the fact that herders have the right to herd their cattle and farmers have the right to grow their crops, but none of them should tamper on the other business. After that, we now went on to enforce when the problem really started and the southern governors put in place the ban. We were attacked initially. A lot of things went into it. We were about to bring to book over 800 headers, and we had about 560 massive operation to rescue farmers before the advent of the anti-open grazing law. Within 1 year, the law in operation was in law. Within 1 year of the law in operation in Ondo, which we had enforced to the latter, we brought the leadership of Maiti Allah into it, educate them and gave the headers the option of going to court or paying fine. So far, over 300 of them have paid fine, while over 50 are going through different stage of prosecution, especially those found with ammunitions. Now, more than 75% of the headers farmer clashes in Ondo are resolved. We are coping with the remaining 25. Another manic we found is kidnapping. The deterioration in the stage wherein it has deteriorated to the stage wherein within the town people could no longer board taxis for the fear of being kidnapped in Akure. We embark on massive operation cleanup. We are in the phase 7 now. We started phase 1, which was within the city. Phase 2 within the borders of the city. Phase 3, we took to the initiative to go to the hideouts of the criminals that smoke them out. Phase 4, we went into all the 18 local governments. Phase 5, we went into the forest where we now found out that they left the city and began operating in the forest. The government came up with a policy that made it very easy for us to operate because there are guidelines on how herders can operate in the forest reserve. And the biggest of such is that they must be registered with the government. This enabled us to know that who was there. If there is any criminal activities around there, we hold them responsible. This mainly This is mainly why most of the herders don't want to register. But subsequently, we have been able to handle a lot of such. Again, we find out that after the NSAS crisis, weapons got into the wrong hands, and Akure had a history of required peace because the haven of is because we have taken out the haven for criminals. We struggled with stabilizing up with policies, having discovered that 80% of these criminal activities were done in the evening during using motorbikes. The government came up with policy banning use of Okada after 6 p.m. We wrecked in over 2,000 Okadas within the first 3 months, and the criminal activity dropped by 50% or later. We came up with a policy after observing now criminals don't use Okada but unregistered cars, vehicles without registration number. We reminded the citizens of the need to register their vehicle and obtain police permits. This we have done. But the biggest of all is when we found out that Yahoo boys now took what we found out is the majority of parents of those Yahoo boys know what their children do. Coming home with exotic car, a 200 level student buying a house, a car for the parents, and they know that they don't have legitimate job. They are students, and you allow them. I am looking forward to a situation where the legal system would take such parents to the courts and deal with them. This is the way of waywardness, and parents are enabling this by doing nothing. We found out that a group of students took some students to a hotel where they carried out their ritual killing for this Yahoo. We caught them, and this is what we are battling with now. So these are new problems developing every day. I mean, if you listen to that very latter one, a parent, oh, you know that your child, your baby boy, okay, or baby girl is a student, is in school. Yes, that your baby boy or baby girl, bring home a car, buy you a house, is in 200 level. Is not. I mean, which job did they do for Nigeria? Even if you be a banker, can you see where the problem lies? Can you see that some parents are involved? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye.